the greatest lesson I could ever share with any caregiver, any future caregiver, current caregiver. It's like your person needs you to slow down.
Yeah, I agree with Jessica. Sometimes you just need to slow down. Smell the coffee, smell the roses, but pay attention to what's going on around you. We're going to discuss that on our next episode of Chattin' It Up with CJ. I've discussed this subject once before, but we kind of grazed over it. But now I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it. Basically, when you are a caregiver for your loved one, you need to meet them where they are. You, the caregiver, need to be able to maneuver yourself around their needs. I also addressed this in past videos, that when I was caring for my mom, part of my frustration was myself. Why? Because I tried to put my mom into my world. Mom, I'm going to take care of you. But I didn't tell her, I'm going to have you conform to my world, what I need to have done, in my time frame. That was wrong. Honest to goodness, that's what I did. I drove myself crazy. I made life harder for myself as a caregiver. That's really what the bottom line was. It didn't need to be that way, but it was, and it did happen. My mom was frustrated that she couldn't perform up to my expectations. I was frustrated because it's like, come on, we gotta keep up with the agenda. All the while, she's the one with mild cognitive impairment. She's the one that needs to be bathed and dressed and made sure that she's fed. I mean, all this stuff. And I expected her to, hey, Mom, I'll get you your food. Just hurry up and get dressed and meet me in the kitchen. It doesn't work that way. I can laugh about it now. But when I was in it, I was so frustrated. My support group in Dementia Care Blazers, oh my gosh, they were like, wow, this girl needs help. But let's listen to one of my longtime care support people that I have been following her journey as she's caring for her mom with Alzheimer's. That's major. And not only that, she was probably in her late 20s when she started taking care of her mom. I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing that maybe her mom was an older mom. But the point is, as an only child, she needed to radically change her life to accommodate her mom. It was just her and her mom. And her mom was declining pretty darn fast. And she didn't know what Alzheimer's was all about. But here we are. I believe she's 12 years. I could totally be wrong on how many years it is. But it is well over a decade. And she's still hanging in there. And the things that she's learned. Let's listen to what Jessica has to say.
I think she might need X, Y, or Z does not mean she needs it. And that's like the greatest lesson I could ever share with any caregiver, any future caregiver, current caregiver. It's like your person needs you to slow down. Get proximate, get present, right? And be ready to pivot.
The key word is pivot. For anybody that watches Friends, you're going to know what. That's why I laughed. Pivot! You need to do that for your loved one. You need to actually be aware of what is happening with your loved one, what needs to be done in the surroundings that you are in, and make those adjustments. It sounds simple enough, but it's not. And I'll tell you, it's quite a challenge for yourself if you try to make anyone else conform to your ways. What I didn't realize, I know now. I mean, both my parents are gone. But when you step into the role of a caregiver, it is ultimately the most selfless thing you will ever do. And if you go into it acting like you're inconvenienced, or it's a problem, or I'm obligated, so I'm just going to do it, it ain't going to work. It's not going to be fun for you. It's not a fun job to begin with. It's hard. I've had people that have raised children saying this is harder. Why? Because when you raise up a child to go its own way, That's just it. You're raising them up to be independent, to be on their way. When it's your adult parent or your loved one, a spouse, they can never be independent. They are there to be dependent on you. And you need to selflessly remove yourself from the equation when it comes to caring for them. Now, the clause that I will put in there, as a caregiver, you do need to have self-care. I know it sounds like it's an oxymoron, but it is true. If you don't take care of yourself properly, if you do not give yourself a break with respite, backup caregiving, whatever it is, if you do not do that for yourself, you will lose yourself. Not only that, the physiological health of a caregiver is compromised. You do not want to go in that direction. So in one breath, I'm telling you, it's the most selfless thing you will do for another individual, but somewhere in there, you need to find the balance to have a slice for yourself. And it has to be frequent, at least once a month, preferably 2 times a month. You need to carve out time for yourself. But you got to remember, in caregiving, regardless of what the disease or what the issue might be, you need to pivot. You need to be aware of what's happening with your person, because you are their person. To the end, you need to think about these things. It makes life a lot more easier. But really, like she said, if there's one thing I'm going to impart to caregivers, is you got to know how to move and how to step aside and how to pivot. With that, I leave you. Until the next video, be blessed and always be good to yourself. Hey, thanks for watching. And please remember to hit the subscribe button. We are trying to grow our channel and reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, for every new subscriber, these 2 nutheads right here, they're going to get a treat, so we will all be happy. Thanks for watching.